Hello everyone, welcome to the podcast of Project Kali. This is the first time we are doing podcast in this channel and I have brought a new guest here, that is Ananth Kamath, and he has been my friend since almost 5th grade. So Ananth, what do you have to say about our friendship since childhood? And also I would like to introduce you to this Project Kali channel to all my audience out there.
Let's invoke Devi's blessings. Aham rudrebhirvasubhishcharamyahama adityairuta Aham mitra varuno babi bharmyahamindragne aham ashvino ba Aham soma mahanasam bibarmyahan tvashta aramuta poshanam bhagam Aham dadami dravinam havishmate supravye yajamanaya sunvate Aham rashtre sangama nevaso nam chikitushe if pratama yadniya anam Tamma devavya daduh purutra bhuristatram bhurya veshayantim Mayaso annamatiyo vipashyati yah praniti ya em shrunotyuktam Amantavo manta upakshiyanti shrutishruta shraddhivante vadami Ahameva swayamidam vadami jushtan devebhirutamانushebihi Yan kamaye tanta mugran kranomitam brahmanantam rishintam sumedam Aham rudraya dhanurata mi brahmadvishe sharave hantavahu Ahanjana aya samadan kranomyahandyava apritvi avivesha Aham suve pitaramasya murdhanmamayoni rapsva antassa mudre Tato vitishte bhuvananu vishvotamundyam varshmanopasprashami So, in the beginning of my spiritual journey, I was an atheist. Like, I'm a person who only believes God if I see Him. So, I learned that there's someone called as Kali, and if you ask her earnestly, she appears before you. So, I started my sadhana. Like, I started to, wake up early, cold bath, do mantras, sing bhajans, do everything. I did for around, 3 months continuously, and then um, I was tired, bro. I was really tired because how long? Like, I've been doing it like perfectly for 3 months, and one day I broke. Like, I asked the mother, "You have shown yourself to Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda. I may not be as high as them, but am I not your child? Am I not your child, mother? Why are you not coming in front of me? Am I so bad that I can't see you?" I was lying down. I was actually crying at that point of time. And I was lying down. I hear suddenly anklet sounds. I focus on that anklet sounds. I'm not in my room anymore. It's a black space, very dark. And the black isn't like this. It's even more black and it's deeper. Like when you see that blackness, when you see the black color, right? You go deep inside it. And there, Kali was sleeping, calm, still, present everywhere. From that day, I was not an atheist. If you have no one in this world, always know that you have a mother and she listens. But that we have to call her earnestly. She will definitely come. Did you face anything like this? Like, have you ever called mother and did you have any visions when you were in US? Because before that, I know you. I know the after part. I don't know the US part.
In the US, I always kept Vishnu in the Sahasrara, Tripura Sundari and Vishnu in the Sahasrara Chakra. And after my sadhana of 3 hours daily in the morning, 4 a.m. to 7 a.m., I used to dance because the sadhana energy was so blissful that I was so happy. I used to dance even on roads, even in a subway. I was working in subway, everywhere I used to dance because the energy was so blissful in my brain. All the bijas were like, wing, 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 and I enjoyed my time in US. And one fine day, this day was chosen, not by me, by the deities, that okay, this guy will see the truth. So I was just doing from Uchishta Ganapati till Tripura Sundari all the sadhana as I usually do. And this was the 5th month. And that day sadhana was not same. My mind was not flickering. My mind was stable. As I started Uchishta Ganapati, there was an energy which I was feeling in the spine rising, and I didn't have control over it. It was there, and my concentration was very like pinpoint sharp, like as if it cannot be shaken. That level of chanting, and that energy was also stably rising. I didn't know what was it and all. I was like very new to sadhana, and it was just 5th month, and when it raised, I didn't fear it. My mind was thinking, what is this?
Like usually people fear, right? Like when such things happen, like and if you fear, it's more dangerous for you.
Correct. I didn't fear because I didn't have anything to lose.
Yeah.
I already had education loan and disappointed parents and so many things which I am ready to lose it. So it was not like I have so many assets and like I am so scared of losing all of them. I was ready to leave the world. For me, nothing. Like I didn't care about the world. Wait, my stomach. Oh, cramps.
What happened?
I don't know.
Maybe you were laughing.
Yeah. Like when I was laughing, I got cramps. Sorry. Yeah. So where was I? Yeah. So since I didn't have anything to lose, I was not scared of whatever was happening. That is, the energy was coming up, and my mind was like thinking, okay, what is this? Like some energy is coming up. My mind is like new to this energy. And when that energy came to the Agna, my mind was like asking me, it was asking me, bro, what is going on? Like some energy has come near me. Till then mind was like peaceful. Mind was telling, bros, that energy that time, no, it has come here now, near me. Please
do something.
do something to protect. And I started, that time I reached Dakshina Kali mantra. So from Uchishta Ganapati, I reached Dakshina Kali, which is in the Anahata Chakra. That time mind understood, okay, this is not gonna work. Like Aditya is gonna extinguish me now completely. Like my mind got convinced that it doesn't exist because there was nothing to lose, right? And I was ready to leave the mind. Like I didn't care about my own mind. At that level of Vairagya I had.
Yeah, Vairagya you said, right? So how does one get Vairagya? Like according to you, because we actually fear to lose things. Like I'm telling about the past self.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, but in the past self, I actually feared everything. I feared people mocking me, people shouting at me, people scolding me, people hitting me, and fighting, everything. So, how do you get that Vairagya?
Vairagya is when I felt betrayed.
Wow. Yeah.
I felt betrayed by everyone. Like everything. My parents didn't have answers. My friends didn't have answers. And at one point, when I was calling you, even you didn't have answer. You told you, I don't know, something, you were telling you were busy or something. And that time, I left everything. I left my phone. I just focused on the sadhana. And that is when, the mind collapsed. That energy came to the mind and mind was totally switched off. As if it burned the mind. Like that Kundalini energy burnt the mind. and that concept, no, the mind which is watching the world right now, that went. And then I saw nothing exists.
Yeah.
But to reach that nothing, deities were there. Deities helped. I know deities are there. I know truth is also there. And whatever we are seeing right now is false. That also I know. So then, after I reached the Kundalini awakening, I was able to feel that truth, that is nothingness, every day. Every day I used to sit for hours and hours. Then I guess I called you and I shared my.
Yeah.
I told that I'm feeling some kind of orgasm in the brain, and I asked you. You told that if I stop sadhana, that will go away.
Yeah.
So then what happened was, since I was abusing that energy, I had to stop that sadhana, and that is when I thought I'll do something creative with this energy, and I opened the Project Kali YouTube channel, because I realized the truth. The truth was never a theory for me. Like truth was a theory since so many years. I was just feeling derealization, but I didn't reach the truth. But once I felt the truth, I thought I can confidently tell on YouTube like what I felt, and there is a path to reach that. I was reading the Rudrayamala Tantra in the US, and I used all the mantras from Ganapati till Tripura Sundari to reach the truth. So that is what I'm giving out on YouTube.
That's what most of them, when they are into that sad phase, depression phase, they usually go into suicides or drugs or all those things. But I think channelizing it towards spirituality is actually a good way. So what do you feel about that? Like the younger generation, like my generation, what do you think that we must actually go into?
I'm not in a position to tell that everyone has to go into this, because everyone have come to this world for different purposes.
Yeah.
I have come for a different purpose. You have come for a different purpose. So I'm in no position to tell what to do for people, because people have their own interest. Some people, what they do is, when they feel betrayed, they work more harder to become an engineer, more harder to impress their ex, or more harder to build their body or something like that. But I thought, even if I impress someone, even if I do whatever, like at the end of the day, I'll be betrayed only.
Yeah. When you said this, I just remembered your dating life before you went to US. So I remember you coming and telling me like, this happened today, this happened.
Yeah.
And I could see your love, that love was very pure, that you were giving to the people. Maybe that was not the right place you were giving it, and maybe now it's the right place that you are actually giving.
Yeah.
So what do you feel about relationships, love in this material world?
Scam.
When you said about love, I just remembered one thing. Remember, we had gone to Krishna Mutt after you came from US,
Yeah.
and something happened there. Hope you remember it. So we had actually gone in bus or car, scooter. How did we go?
Bus, I guess.
Bus, yeah. So we had gone in bus, and we reached the place. And at that point of time, I was going through some kind of phase in my life where I was really sad, and I just wanted love, because what I feel is, I'm actually not getting that love that I'm supposed to get. Maybe only God can give it. So I thought I'll go to God and ask it. So Krishna, as we know, is meant for like loving. So I went there, and I remember I asked you, tell me any mantra that you know. And you told me Krishnaya Vasudevaya, Hare Paramatmane. And this guy was doing full sadhana in that Krishna Mutt, I think. Yeah. And I was telling this mantra continuously, and I had only one thing in my mind: Krishna, give me love. Krishna, give me love. Krishna, give me love. I reached 108 times, almost near 108. A woman comes to me, does this, and I immediately come out and stand up, and she gives me a flute. You know, right?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So what I'm saying is, and after she gave that flute, she had that happiness in her mind. Like this, usually it's not like a custom or like tradition that you go on giving flutes. And I'm like, what? And after she gave the flute, in her face, right, there's some kind of love. And I'm saying, wow, Krishna is there. I'm here. I was asking,
Hmm.
how did he must be so
Hmm.
karunamayi to,
Hmm. True.
bless such a simple, not even, I can't call myself as devotee because I'm not eligible for it. Maybe his kid.
Hmm.
So what do you feel about that? The event? Because you witnessed it, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think about the power that is there in Udupi Krishna Mutt and the way he answers prayers? And once what I had seen is this one girl. So she's our generation. She was actually talking to Krishna, like she's talking to Krishna, and when she's doing bye.
Hmm.
And I'm like, we just see God as like God, right? We just pray and come. And this girl is talking to Krishna.
Hmm.
What do you feel about all these things that are happening around Krishna Mutt and the deity Krishna in Udupi?
The soul has to go through some betrayal, either in past life or this life. If there is no betrayal by the Maya, if Maya doesn't betray, nobody will talk to deities. Deities will be same.
Yeah.
Deities will be a myth, and people will not value. People will value deities only when life becomes tough. So I feel like everyone has to go through some stuff, like hard, very hard stuff.
When you said this, I remember in Vishnu Sahasranama there's one word, Bhayakrit, Bhayanashanaha.
Ah.
So Bhayakrit means he is the one who gives fear,
Hmm.
and he is the one who takes fear.
Hmm.
And I'm like, why? Why? Like, why Bhayakrit Bhayanashana? The conclusion that I can come to is Leela. What else can you say? So when you told this, that betrayal and this thing, I just remembered that Bhayakrit Bhayanashana.
Hmm. True.
That's what. So, what do you feel right now in life? How's things going on? What's your vision? What's your goal?
I'm so happy about the podcast. Like, this is a new journey, keeping two recliners and Kali in the middle, and this is gonna be a new playlist called Podcast with Ananth. And in this playlist, we are gonna upload videos in front of the whiteboard with Ananth speaking and me also. And also there will be temple visits. So temple visits are gonna be with you also. That is, you will be talking about the temple because he knows about the temple a lot than me. So sometimes while shooting the videos, if I do some mistake, he corrects me and tells, no, this is not the way. This is the story. So that's why I feel like Ananth is very much eligible to talk about temples because he has been following Sanatana Dharma longer than me, because I was just feeling derealization till 2022, just derealization. I got into Sanatana Dharma and I went deep into Rudrayamala Tantra, Vishnu Sahasranama, Lalita Sahasranama, everything in the year 2023. That is when I landed to US. I started doing more and more sadhana. But before, when I was in India, I used to do just Sandhya Vandan because I'm a Brahmin, and since they do Upanayana in the age of like 3rd grade, 4th grade, I used to do Sandhya Vandan. And around 2020, I started Vishnu Sahasranama. But then in 2023, when my Sadesati started, that is the 7.5 years of Shani's influence on you, that is when I became very devoted, because lot of friends went away from my life, lot of love went away from my life, and I didn't have anyone to love, and that's why my love channelized towards the deities, and I came to the level of Ananth. That is, Ananth has been in this level since very long. So
I think past life has to do a lot of things. But
Yeah.
usually, you know what? When you get that Kundalini thing, right?